Hi. Once in a while, I'm going to be making some videos which are self reflection videos. So, they're going to be things that I am pondering about, that I'm working on. Essentially, to indicate that all of us are works in progress and that none of us are perfect and that we can learn and grow. So, this set of things that I thought about came from a huge temper tantrum that our toddler had at home 10 days ago. So, he's usually a very calm and composed person, so this was very unusual for him. So, he was eating a dosa and he demanded the entire honey bottle to be fed along with the dosa. Of course, we refused, but he got quite angry and he insisted that he will not eat till he's given the bottle. And the more upset he got, the more upset I got. And I went on to say things like, "You eat on your own, don't eat if you don't want to. I'm going to the room and staying for 5 minutes because I can't stand this anymore." And long story short, of course, this upset him further. And in about 2 hours, everything settled and he ate watermelons, which he asked for. But at the end of the day, I was left feeling quite guilty. And I was wondering about, I knew I have to apologize. I was wondering about how we apologize to children. And so this is what this video is about. It's about what I discovered. So this is how my apology went. So one, I described what happened. So next morning, when I was in a much better space and he was in a much better space also, I said, yesterday you asked for honey and I couldn't give you the whole bottle. And then I went on, I was quite rude. I'm sorry for that. And I could have been more gentle. And I think that shouting is not okay. And I'm going to be working on it. The next thing possibly is to resist the urge to blame. So we do not say things like, "If you had only eaten the dosa, if you had not asked for that honey, then things would have been so much better." We can, of course, explain saying that, I was really tired and I hadn't had great sleep. So that kind of explanation is okay. But blaming the child possibly isn't okay during an apology. And the next thing would be to look at a plan for repair. So I also said that the next time that you ask for honey, of course, I may let you take the bottle and use a spoon to pour out 1 spoon for you. But more than that is not okay. So we still set a limit, but the way we set the limit can be more gentle. And also to say that next time I get very, very angry, I'm going to take a few calm breaths, calm myself down in a room for 5 minutes, and then come back and talk to you. The third thing in an older child would be to look at if they're ready for reconciliation. So to say, I'm sorry. So, can we move past this? Do you think you're ready for a hug? So we give them time to process this and see if they are ready to engage with us or not. And if they ask for more time, we should be willing to give them more time. So coming back to the story, what happened with my toddler? When I did apologize, he looked at me and he said, "Sorry, Solringla." And then he said, "Vaanga vilayadlam." So children are quite forgiving and usually they are able to carry on from where we left off. So, putting it in a nutshell, apologies are about describing, planning for repair, and reconciliation. Now, a lot of adults may wonder about apologies itself to say, how will the child still respect us, or what about status? But I think apologies are wonderful things. And especially when we tell children so much, say sorry, I think it's important to lead by example. One. Then looking at a lot of young children come to us who are really perfectionists. They think even one mistake is not okay. So I think as an adult, when we apologize, we show them that making mistakes are okay. That, we all do that and we can recover from them really. Two is that In relationships, we do hurt people in relationships, and if we truly understand where we've made mistakes and apologize, we can mend relationships. The third thing we possibly teach them is that there is no shame in apologizing at all. So I'm going to be trying to apologize a lot more often with my child when I really feel there is a need to. And see if you want to try it too. Let me know what your experience is. Thank you.